Indigenous men, it's like you give them a little bit and then they like take your whole body. It's like, oh, you're mine. It's like, it's kind of funny and kind of like humiliating, I think, like how they are. It's like, you know, those like res memes and those whole like give me a hickey, which is like an engagement ring. It's like, okay, no, that's not funny. Like, no. Well, let's check out this. The post says, for those who are confused, okay? So they have it broken down. Tell me what you guys think about this, okay? So the first one is #talking. So what it says is, we've exchanged numbers, maybe even have had sex. We do everything on a friendship level, testing the water to see if it's growing interest, right? So it's kind of like what you said, right? So we're talking. And that's, okay. This is the thing, is like you give a thumb or you give like a little bit of like a hi or like a greeting, and then the automatic, like that's the thing that I find with a lot of Indigenous men. It's like you give them a little bit and then they like take your whole body. It's like, oh, you're mine. It's like, it's kind of funny and kind of like humiliating, I think, like how they are. It's like, you know, those like res memes and those whole like give me a hickey, which is like an engagement ring. It's like, okay, no, that's not funny. Like, no, you know? Yeah, I definitely think so. I mean, I did talk to someone and was talking with someone for like 2 years. And I never said that like we were in a committed relationship. Like, he talked to my mother, we talked on the phone every day. We were talking about meeting one another. We talked about like possibly advancing our relationship and maybe even like moving in together. And he was from the States, and so I was like contemplating moving to the States, but like I don't know this person, so like he first had to come see me up here, introduce himself to my family, because like I don't know. But we talked for 2 years, and for whatever reason he kept backing out of coming to see me. So eventually I was like, okay, we're either moving forward or we're not moving forward at all. So like when he canceled the last time again, I was like, that's it, we're done, we're not moving forward, have a nice life. I mean, he would call me drunk like a couple of times, like after that, like being like, oh, I miss you and stuff, and I'm like, yeah, that's great, but like I was serious. So when I make up my mind, I'm like, I'm moving on, I'm done, I'm over it. Yeah, I was there, but we were still in that talking stage, and that's the closest thing to a serious relationship that I had as an adult. Yeah. That's wild. Yeah. Wow. It was funny. Okay. Yes. So, and then the dating thing. So, it says here, #dating is, we are going bowling, to concerts, to lunch, dinner as friends with a mutual interest in each other, but we still talk to other people. Okay. Yeah. Right? I'm like, I can see that. I can see. Because you go. Okay. This is a stage I want my niece to do. She seems to be in relationships like back to back. There's always someone waiting in the wings to take her out. And I keep telling her, I was like, look, it's a modern age. You can date people. You don't have to be dating people. Just go on dates, be safe. You don't be committed to anyone. Like, why do you want to settle down? She's only 19 and she's been constantly dating people, like long relationships, since she was like 16 or so. I'm like, just, that sounds like me. I was like, just stop getting, and she keeps moving him into our house, like it's horrible. Yeah, see, and that's the thing that I recognized about me, was like, if you like me, I'm like, okay, you can have me, you know. And it was just like, there was no like self-worth, no self-respect. It's like, you gotta actually do these things in order for me to like want to be with you, right? Like I didn't know, I didn't have expectations, I didn't have standards or morals to be like, okay, this is what it's going to be like, otherwise I, you know. And for women, that's so important. The other thing to that is like, just because somebody likes you, it's like, you don't have to give them your everything. It's like, have a conversation and be like, I want to date you, I want you to be my girlfriend. If there's nothing like that, then why should I be committed to you? Right? And that's the thing, is like, I find with a lot of the dates or some people I've been with, they don't even feel like having that conversation is necessary. I'm like, it's necessary. You know? I mean, it's an awkward conversation to have.
definitely. I mean, I hate it. I don't like it. But I know it's important to have because you need to be on the same page of what your expectations are.
Absolutely. Definitely. Because otherwise, I mean, I'm free for all, right? Yes. Okay. Next one is hashtag dating exclusively. So we're dating, however, we have cut off other people. We're interested on focusing on us and getting to know each other better. So that's dating exclusively. Keyword there, exclusive. Right?
Yep.
Yeah. And again, that would be after that conversation.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Although, I don't know. So even when I was in the talking stage, I mean, although I didn't have the expectations that they were exclusive, although I kind of did because the jealousy thing, but and I was very honest about that. I couldn't give more than one person my attention. I'm busy. I'm busy. And if I want to get to know you, I do want to invest my energy into that. And so splitting that attention to me is like, I barely have time for the one person. So,
see, you know what's interesting about that is, okay, so we're not even talking about sex here, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you are having sex with these people, like the first one was like, had sex. I'm like, what? Is that really like, it's like a talking. People act like sex is such just a thing we do. And I'm like, I get it. I mean, we've all done it. But like, the thing with that is like every single, because again, I'm very spiritual and I'm very like, my body is a temple. And so every single time you engage with that, you are creating a soul tie with this person. So even if you don't realize it, you are you're extending and giving a side of yourself to this person. Now, if you're having multiple partners, like imagine you're focused and no wonder you're always like you don't know who you are because you have given so much of yourself to other people, right? Like it's so crucial to, you know, that closure piece, right?
Yeah.
Next relationship it's basically a relationship. So hashtag relationship, which says we've made a mutual agreement to become a couple and it's just you and me, period. Right? So, and then at the end here it says some of y'all needed this because your understanding of these things is crossed up as, right? So again, being in a relationship. Now what are your expectations of that? Or I mean, it's from our perspective. So,
I mean, for me, like if I'm in a relationship, I've gone through all those stages. And so we're already committed, we're in a relationship, unless for some reason if I was in a relationship that we agreed to do other things. Because I also have friends who've been in relationships, are married, but they also invite third people into their bedroom. And sometimes into their relationship. But even then, they're still the couple. They just invite this third party person in. And like that's their thing. And for me, it's like I wouldn't be able to do that again, jealousy thing. But that's an agreement that they made. But I also saw that those relationships also struggled, and actually one relationship that I saw eventually ended.